Ray J has been going off for a while now, as we all kind of know. You know how Ray J is, right? So he was trying to get Monica's attention, and was talking about basically Monica and Brandy doing a whole tour. After they they did the verses back in 2020, which was, I think, a great idea. It was a bit of a surprise, but I was happy to see that they actually did it. It was a little awkward seeing them together because the vibe didn't seem, at times it seemed a little shaky. I don't know what kind of beef these two have or whatever. As we all know, they had beef back in the day, over 20 years ago, when they did The Boy Is Mine and the whole thing, the backstage at the MTV Video Music Awards or whatever. But I'm like, yo, these two, they have, together they did such great things. That song just like went crazy on the airwaves, sold millions of records, like one of the best-selling singles that year of 1998, I think, and still one of the best duet songs between two singers, especially two female singers. And so I guess Ray J, he's trying to get their attention because I'm sure maybe I don't know. Who knows if Brandy him and Brandy had this conversation in private, because remember, Brandy was really pushing for the verses. I remember hearing Monica wasn't so big on doing the verses initially, what I kind of remember years ago hearing that, but then Brandy really wanted to do it. So who knows if fast forward now, Brandy and Ray J probably talked about her and Monica doing a tour, and maybe Monica just hasn't maybe responded or talked about it. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing things out there of what I'm thinking about. But after Ray J had put that out there talking about who was gonna go first or who was gonna headline, and of course Brandy was gonna start the show first or whatever it is, I just felt like him saying that, it's not a good thing to put that out there, because I feel like both of them have achieved greatness in the past 25 plus years of their career, that I don't think that that should be a big thing anymore between Monica or Brandy. You know what I'm saying? They each kind of stand solid on their own, and everybody wants to keep putting them together like they're a duo group, and they're not. But like I said a little earlier, they've done so many great things together, so I think that's why so many people want to see them do a tour together, and then of course they'll perform The Boy Is Mine at the end of the show, probably. You know what I'm saying? So like they'll end the show together by performing The Boy Is Mine, and whoever opens it, whatever, they would be co-headliners of the show, obviously. I don't think that one would be the opener for the other. That doesn't make sense. And if anything, they're gonna get an opening artist, somebody that's fairly new and on the come up, to open for them. That would make sense if they were to do the tour. But Monica had responded to it, and as Monica, she's like, look, if there's no deal on the table, there's no money being talked about, I don't want to talk about this, I don't even want to get into it. And I'm not mad at that at all, because I feel like if you're just throwing things into the airwaves, up in the sky, and nobody's really like, yo, let's drop a contract on the table, let's try to get these two together, nobody's like really trying to get it going, then let's just stop talking about it. That's my whole take on it. And I think that's probably where Monica's coming from. I don't think, from what she was saying, it sounds like she's respectful of Brandy as well, and respectful of herself. So she's like, if we're gonna do this, let's make it real. Let's not keep talking about it and, doing make-believe or whatever. Let's make this thing real or whatever. So I'm